I don't know where Connor is, though.
We will be starting the ceremony in about 3 minutes.
There he is. Tyler.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to a celebration for Tyler Gibbs and Tim Spanak, who have achieved the rank of Eagle. Please stand for the presentation of colors with your hand over your heart or a Scout salute. Color Guard advance. Color Guard post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Color Guard retreat. And if you could please join me with the Scouts line for the Scout pole and Scout walk. On my honor,
I will do my best to do my duty to guide my country, obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally fit.
Then now the Scout law. The Scout is
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
At this time, I would ask for Joe Santa to please step forward for the invocation.
Let us pray. God, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as family, friends, leaders, and fellow Scouts on this significant day in the life of Tyler and Tim. Today is a celebration of journey full of challenges, friendship, struggle, and occasionally a little fun. Today, we think of all the merit badges earned along the way, the oaths committed to, the character these young men developed, and the service to our community these two worked so hard to bring about. Little by little, month by month, year by year, they were faithful, and we celebrate their faith, commitment, and hard work. So we ask for your blessing on Tyler and Tim, their families who supported and encouraged them, and their fellow Scouts who helped them along the way. Bless the Scout leaders, the troop, and all of those who are physically here in spirit, and continue to walk with Tim, Tyler, and Tim as they take these next steps to becoming the Scouts and the people we desire them to be.
As an official representative of Boy Scouts of America and Troop 224, this Eagle Court of Honor is now convened. At this time, I'd like to welcome and ask any Eagle to please stand. Counselor, you may be seated. All right, start to see it. At this time, I'd like to welcome and ask any Eagle to please stand, say your name and troop, and the year that you earned your Eagle.
Bruce Manna, Troop 57, 2000, class of 2010.
Thank you. You may be seated. Now, will the honor guard escort the candidates forward, please? And at this time, I'd like to introduce former Scoutmaster Dale Schellenberg.
At this time, I ask the honor guard to retreat. Tyler and Tim, you may have a seat, please. For Tyler and Tim, this has not been the first time they have stood before a court of honor. 6 times they stood stood for each rank: Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, Star, then Light, all leading up to Eagle. Each time they seem to be a little taller, a little stronger, a little more dedicated to the ideals of scouting. So let's review some of them before we get started on the award ceremony this evening. I'm going to start with Tyler first. Tyler came to Troop 224 from Troop 126, May 19, 2015, after he followed us home from a C7 section conclave. I know he was stalking us a little bit, I believe, following our trailer, and then came to visit one of our troop meetings. Decided to come over, join our troop. He wasn't, things didn't go quite the way he was planning on over there, so he was really interested in completing the Eagle, which I commend you for that. A lot of scouts don't keep following through if they're not happy where they're at. You came over, you completed your Eagle Scout. We've done several campouts together, a whole bunch of OA activities. The only kind of issues I've had with Tyler is he has a little troubles fastening his tent down. He has a tendency to put it in trees. He has flying tents. We had one activity and we came back after lunch and his tent was in the tree. But including all his stuff in it, still in the tree. They have to have a helicopter fly over, and they only selected like 3 tents, and he was one of the flew the highest. But I've enjoyed working with him, camping with him. I'm trying to think if I had another memory that I can embarrass him a little bit. Found out he does need caffeine. He likes his soda. Has a tendency not feeling well if he doesn't have his caffeine and his Mountain Dew. So make sure we have that packed along. He got the troop back into doing a lot more frying. We had taken a break, but he came in and he enjoys frying chicken. Then we got into frying bananas, apples, you name it. We tried frying it. I don't know if there's too much we haven't tried frying at one point in time or another. And we do, sometimes they fry it a little fast. You get about 30-second tater tots. Let me talk about Tim a little bit, then I'm going to open it up to the audience if anybody's got any memories they'd like to share. And now I move over to Tim. When I had first met Tim, I've known Tim a lot longer than Tyler. Tim was probably about this big maybe when I first met him. He was in PAC 77 when I was a Cub Master for 77. Knew him back then, and then he came over to the troop. He came over March 2nd of 2010. I guess my biggest memory I can remember of Tim, well, actually, it wasn't his fault. I mean, he was little at the time when he transferred over to us. And I know Elaine and Joe would have been very upset if I ever made the phone call saying, sorry. We lost Tim. Don't know where Tim went. We were on a camp out up in Wisconsin, and he was camping with his friend. I'm trying to remember his name. I didn't write it on my list. Nathan Manthey. Nathan comes out of his tent, all panicky, freaking out. We got up, and Tim's not in there. So we started a search. We searched that camp 3 times over. Finally get back to camp again. Are you sure he's not in that tent? Let me go look. And he goes in there and looks, and there's Tim, still sound asleep, wrapped in the sleeping bag, all in the corner. I think that was the most, I can probably say for that was the most terrifying time I ever had in Scouts. When I can't find a Scout, and he's sleeping in his tent, and he never got up and never knew any difference. But both Tim and Tyler have been very active in the Order of the Arrow. When they were inducted, they've always been active, doing extra service for OA, helping out the camps, helping out the ordeals, working with them as they work on their ordeal. I mean, I could probably go on more and more for Tim, but I might be here all day. So we're out of here by 5. Let me hand it over to anybody here in the audience. Anybody want to share any experiences they had with Tim, or say anything for Tim or Tyler?
I do. You know this one, we were making pizza, and you burnt the crust. I don't know how you burnt the crust in the Dutch oven, but you burned it.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to share? No, you're all quiet now? It's not something I'm used to. Usually you're extremely noisier and always have something to say. Nope.
Why not? I'll say something. This is at the last conclave where we played a game of hacky sack with a chip bag.
Lay's chip bag.
Working pretty well too.
Oh, what the heck? Sorry, Tim, we got to
You got a lot of memories, Dave, I'm sure. Dave is known for our local fire makers.
Yeah, I know that too. Make sure the colander's empty of water when you fill up the case. Good thing to do. I'd say one of my most interesting events with Timber coming back from camp out here. He's in the back seat of my car playing a Game Boy, as I remember. Yeah, Susan Beresford, I haven't even finished it yet. And I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna be sick. All I had was my poor hat.
Oh, no.
Sure. And what did you do, Tim? You did.
I puked into his hat. I have to say, I at least had my coat first. My coat. It wasn't all over your car, that's the important part.
Yes. And it wasn't because I was doing evil Knievel or anything in the car. It was just, I guess playing video games driving is not a good thing. And then unfortunately, there's the other one where one of our many hospital visits are I guess you can't let him play field sports. I remember having to make the phone call to Tim's mom and dad. We broke Tim
Meet us at the hospital. It was a college one, it wasn't too serious, right? Yeah, I gotta admit, they did practice with the duct tape, man. He got there, he was completely immobilized. Shoulder to waist, completely immobilized.
Oh yeah, I just want to recognize Marky, he's here to represent for Tim since he's the one who broke.
Yeah, he was also there.
Can't come with the truth.
It's 500.
Oh, it's 500, it's really 500.
Tim will never play again.
Before we get on with the Eagle Charge, I have one more presentation I need to present to Tim. So if you want to stand up then, Tim? Taco Pizza, it's Happy Joe's. You happy? 40th anniversary? Tim's like, what am I kidding now? Now what am I kidding? There's a few people that kept track of the troop since you've been with us since you joined 2010. We have calculated how many nights you have camped with us. And there was a camping plaque they got for you for Troop 224. You camped 175 nights. Congratulations. You probably got a few more to go. There's probably a few more on that, and I think I did a few more than that. I don't know. It's a lot of camping. Congratulations. Would you like me to set that back up here for now? I think you'll get a few more things this evening. All right. Next on, I'm going to give you guys your charge of the Eagle. By becoming an Eagle Scout, you gain more than just a pretty medal to wear. You also gain some important responsibilities. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. As an Eagle, the Scout oath and law should take on new meaning for you. The motto, slogan, take on new urgency. As an Eagle, your first obligation is to live with honor. You are marked men, a leader, for good or ill. People will follow the example you set. Give up everything before you give up your reputation and good name. As Shakespeare said, my honor is my life. Both grow in one. Take honor from me, and my life is done. Let the white of the eagle badge remind you of honor. The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, you promise to be loyal to those above you. As a leader, you must be loyal to those below you. Treat them as you would want to be treated. And you must also be loyal to your ideals, not letting others sway from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. The third obligation of the Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Step into your new role as a leader. You will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in a harbor is safe, but when it's not what ships are for, they must be courageous to do what is right. Whatever other people say or do, let the red of the Eagle badge remind you of your courage. The fourth obligation is to serve others. As a leader is above a servant. Let the practice of the good turn daily become a lifetime of service. For only in the giving of yourself, do you give everything of value? Just as it always has, let the scroll of your badge remind you of service. The final obligation of an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must now blaze your own trail. As a bald eagle soars high above the ground, you can look far into the future. Many people will follow you. Only with vision will you lead them in the right direction. Let the silver eagle hang from your badge remind you of vision. These then are your obligations as an eagle: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By those obligations, you can lead your troop, your community, your nation forward for a better tomorrow. At this time, can I have Tyler and Tim please stand? Are both of you ready and willing to accept these responsibilities and adopt the Eagle Scout promise? If so, say yes.
Yes.
You give me the scout sign and repeat after me. I affirm my allegiance
I affirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I'll do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence,
count strongly for better scouting
count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in all my contacts with other people.
and in all my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
You can put your hands down. At this time, can I have the escort the parents of Tyler and Tim forward, please? Okay, I will release the escorts at this point in time. Thank you. Tyler and Tim, your parents have undoubtedly been your primary source of help and strength. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of sacrifice from your mother. I'd like your mother at this time to pin your Eagle medal on your uniform. In recognition of your mother's devotion, I'm going to present you with the Eagle parent, the Eagle mom pin to fit on your mouth. Your father has been a source of much advice and guidance along the Eagle Trail. So at this time, I'd like to present him to pin on you your Eagle knot that you can wear on your uniform. In return, present your father with the Eagle lapel pin. At this time, could I ask the parents to remove their Troop 224 handkerchief? Certificate. And now it gives me great pleasure to present to you our newest Eagles, Tyler Gibbs and Tim Spano. Congratulations, guys. At this point in time, we have the parents be seated again. We have a couple more ceremonies to do. Would you like to? Can I have Tim stand up again and please come forward? You have gone beyond and continued earning additional 23 merit badges, passed the required 21 for Eagle, and participated in the troop. Under new ruling, you qualify for pounds, even though you did get it real close to your 18th birthday. You get 1 pound for every 5 merit badges over 21. So that means I'm pleased to present you with a bronze, a silver, a gold. You see bronze again? There's another bronze on here. So bronze, double bronze. Congratulations. So at this time, I would like to call Tyler up here to present his mentor gift.
all my scouting days. He has helped me with everything from packing for a camping trip to planning my Eagle project. But he also helps me with more than just scouting. Like, he's helped me with basic everyday things and things that will help me throughout my entire life, like wiring a house. So I'd like to present this to him.
Now can I have Tim come up here?
I'm probably going to make a lot of people who knew him cry, but I would give this to somebody I knew named Thomas Ashley, but unfortunately he's no longer with us. So the next choice is I'm presenting it to Dale Schellenberger, because he's been my scoutmaster for many years, and he's helped me and encouraged me to get this. So I'm going to give it to Dale Schellenberger.
And now it's time to hear some words from Tyler. Do you have anything to say? Eagle response time. You guys had the memo about writing the speech, right?
I would like to start by saying thank you to anyone that's helped me throughout any of my scouting days. But I want to really thank everyone that helped me with my project, especially, obviously, my dad. And the Brewers, they helped me every day during the project. Tim was there every day as well. Even though we had a lot of malfunctioning equipment, we went through 3 different trailers. But all in all, it was a great time working on the project. I also want to thank everyone in the troop for being there as fellow scouts. I'll give it back. And my 3 great friends are here, Ian, Cody, and James. They've been my best friends for like as long as I can remember. So thanks, guys. And I really don't have much. That's why everyone's doing freehand speeches.
Just going to be another freehand as well. It's going to be more thank yous. But I'd like to thank my parents and my whole family for being here and helping me plan everything, do my project. And all of those guys in the back for helping with my project too. Unfortunately, Brad, who helped me plan it and do the whole financing thing, could not be here, so I would like to thank him. And Giddy was there, all of it, I said all them. And thank you all for being here. That's about all I have to.
Congratulations again, guys. The troop has a couple things they want to present to you yet. Can I have the Scoutmaster come up with the Senior Patrol Leader? We want to congratulate you on your accomplishments of getting your Eagle. So, pick whatever one you do first. Do the big one first. Big one first. You bring a knife? take it out of the package if you'd like to, see what it is. See how slow you guys are on Christmas too?
That's exactly how slow I am.
It's a nice eagle blanket. When we get done, we'll have some time for taking pictures and you can either hang on your wall, take it camping, keep you warm. So what did I say? They were definitely, somebody put them around. All right, you can open the other one. Hopefully they got it right
This
place.
paper you can tear. It's a box. Oh, I hate it. What's it to watch? Kill someone.
Job well done, guys. Got your name engraved on it, today's date of your Eagle Court of Honor. Congratulations.
Yes, I got you.
At this time, I'm going to do my Scoutmaster Minute. I haven't done one of these in a while. Okay. What is Scout Spirit? Scout Spirit applies to how you live, to how you conduct your daily life. That is your life, both in and out of scouting activities. To show Scout Spirit by being a role model, living by the Scout Oath and Law. Scout Spirit is not based on how many scouting events or outings Scouts attend, but rather by how they help bring out the best in others as a reflection on their own character and attitude. Some ways to do this are telling the truth, sticking up for the kid being picked on, handing out papers for the teacher, letting everyone play a game, saying thank you to the clerk at the store, helping a kid that dropped his books instead of laughing at him, playing fair to have fun rather than to win no matter what. Something Tim does? Raven? Looking for a little fun in every job you have to do. Using your old, boring cell phone for another year because it still works. Asking your buddies not to use bad language around you. Listening to music that doesn't promote hate, violence, or trash. Taking 5 minutes once in a while, just sit outside, quietly, think about where your life is headed. At this time, could I have Joe come back up here for the benediction?
Let's pray. Dear Father, the Eagle Court of Honor marks the end of one journey and a commitment to another, a commitment to better scouting, where all may participate, a commitment to better citizenship, and a commitment to be an example to the leadership to all. Bless all of Tyler and Tim's future endeavors. Walk with them wherever their lives passion, your wisdom, and your love. And may all of us gathered here be committed to scouting ideals which instruct us to lead better lives. May we, like Tyler and Tim, always follow our own trails, discover who we are by striving into the unknown. May God be with us all until we meet again.
Thank you all for coming to this special occasion. At this time, can you please stand for the retiring of the colors? Color guard advance. Hand salute. Retire the colors. Color guard retreat. And two, thank you for all for attending. Thank you. And congratulations both Tyler and Tim on achieving the goal. And we do have refreshments. So please stay for refreshments and congratulate both the employees. Thank you.